What's up, YouTube? I'm back at the house. Just got done with the Bassmasters Classic. It was an extremely great week. I'm really pleased with how things went. Ended up in 5th place. Didn't get the W. Of course, I was hoping to get the W. Went into the final day with my good buddy Jacob Wheeler. We were 1-2. That was really cool. Something to remember and take back from that. But at the end of the day, only one person could win. So hats off to Ott Defoe. He certainly got the W, and I'm happy to see him win. But something that I always do when I get home from any lake and I've had fish in my live well, it's been a really popular thing on my Instagram page, oddly enough, but that's cleaning my live wells. And I never thought that that would take hold or be cool or whatever, but I do feel like it's something really important. And if I can clean my live wells and keep them that way and keep my fish alive, obviously you don't get penalties. And that's just one better way to help take care of the fisheries and the things we love so much, these little green and brown fish. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump in the rig right now and show you guys how I clean my live wells after a tournament. All right, basic utensils when cleaning out the live wells. All you need: bleach, you need some soap, you need a a super cheap toilet bowl scrubber that you can get from the Dollar Tree or anywhere like that for super cheap, a rag, and a water hose. That's really all you need. This right here is going to get us done. So that's step one. Make sure you got everything. Then we're going to jump right in here to these live wells, and I'm going to show y'all how I like to clean them up. Okay. All right, so step one for me, I'll run a Ranger, obviously. But step one, I like to get down in here and I'm gonna remove these screens. These screens, it's kind of like your sponge at home or your dish rag, man. They got all kind of nasty stuff in them. Look at that, crawdad pieces, shad bodies, all sorts of stuff. These things are super nasty. They harbor a bunch of bacteria, and that's what we want to take out first and foremost. So I'll take those out. We'll just set them up on a carpet like that. And this is what we're left with right here. And you can see on the other side too, I got a bunch of scales and all kind of goodies in there. But that's step one. Step two, simply take that hose. We're gonna fill this bad boy up. Now we're filling up the live wells. That's not on the right setting. Neither was that. But we're gonna get it there. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, we're gonna fill these bad boys up. Obviously, I run a Ranger, so over here, Ranger has a cool actuator right there, and I want to turn that to auto, and that keeps all the water in. You can also turn it to recirculate, but I'm just so used to turning it to auto. That's what I like to do. So we put it on auto. We're getting these bad boys filled up, and we're getting ready to clean them up. Okay. All right, so now we pretty much got the live wells filled up. I mean, they're not maxed out filled up, but the key is you want to make sure on this side here that the water level is above this this pump right here. That's what's key. Okay, make sure your water level is above this pump because you don't want that squirting all over the place and popping out. The other pump on this side is up and under here, and so you know, that's going to shoot directly downward. So I got my power turned on. I'm ready to roll, and I'm getting ready to add the bleach and the soap. So the most intriguing part of all of this was I got so many comments and interaction behind doing this, and people are always asking how much bleach, how much soap. And to be quite honest with you guys, it's just straight up eyeballing. I don't know. I just pour some bleach in there and I just pour some soap in there. You know, you can't really overdo either, in my opinion. We're gonna clean this out. This is not gonna sit in the live wells. We're not gonna dump this into the lake. We're gonna rinse this out thoroughly. So I think, you know, not the more the merrier, but you know, it's bleach. You don't want to do too much. I say probably, you know, 1/4 of a cup or something like that, and I probably put, I don't know, about the same in soap. So watch this eyeball, because here we go. So this is what I'm gonna do here. About that much bleach. Wasn't too much. Then I'm gonna come here on the other side, even though this is a shared live well, so it doesn't matter which side you put it on. And I'm gonna put about that much soap. Who knows how much that is? I don't know. The next step, I'm gonna drop these screens that I pulled out that were filthy nasty. I wanted to get those out because after they soak for a while, I'm gonna clean them. I'm gonna drop these back in, right? Also, my culling system, which I don't hardly use anymore, but it's good to have one. I'm gonna actually take these bad boys off the coal mount here where I keep them, and I'm gonna drop them in this water as well. So that way everything gets clean. Nothing's left behind. You know, stuff that was once wet in another lake needs to get cleaned as well. So there we have it. All that's in there. And the next step is to simply turn your live wells on. And it gets to be real jacuzzi-like in here with bubbles. So check it out. Here we go. So we got the live wells running. We'll let that do that for about, I don't know, 10 or so minutes. There we go. Now we put the gas. All right, now while that's going, I got my scrub brush. So, you know, the scrub brush is for those that don't really want to get down and dirty and get their hands in there. You know, you get you a good scrub brush like this, and you can pretty much get to everything. But, you know, I'm more of a rag type of dude. I like to get all the little corners and places, hidden places, you know. But the scrub brush gets it done too, and you can come up here and you can hit all this, you know, all this gets wet. So, I mean, don't be shy with any of that stuff. Yep. And like I said, it's gonna get real jacuzzi-like in here. Bubbles everywhere, but that's how you know it's getting clean. That's what you want. All right, well, we got all this boiling. I'm gonna reach down in here and I'm gonna find those screens. They've been sitting down. Where's that other one? There we go. They've been sitting down there hanging out for a little while. They're starting to get nice and clean a little bit, but I'm gonna still come back and I'm gonna hit these screens real good with this toilet bowl scrubber. Just like that. Just like that. Dropping back in. Just like that. Just like that. Dropping back in. All right, this has been going for about 10 or 12 minutes. I just turned the live wells off and I just pulled the plug on this, and so all the particles are gonna fall out of here. So all kind of small scales and things like that, little crawdad pieces, they're all pushed out the back, and then whatever doesn't push out the back, there's a screen on my Ranger that I can just pop off and pull off whatever other little items got caught down there and clean that out and be good to go. So as this stuff falls out of here, there'll be a lot of soap in here, soap residue. So I'll rinse this 2 or 3 times, let that fall out. Then I'll come back with my rag and I'll fine tune it, and I'll get all the little corners that I couldn't get with the brush, and that'll be it. And we'll be clean, ready to hit the next lake, and I don't have to worry about bringing any new introduced bacteria or, man, Lord knows what we bring around. And won't have to worry about it no more. We'll be clean. I'm wet. So now I'm gonna get this rag and we're just gonna hit these corners. And I mean, you don't gotta be this meticulous, but I like to see mine's nice and clean. And so I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna get these last little corners. And I mean, you'll be able to eat your lunch out of here when I get done. Same thing over here. And you always get a bunch of crap right here too. Right here where the screens sit. Because that's like the lowest place in the live wells. And so, you know, I'll just come in between here with my little rag. Like that. It don't gotta be perfect like I said. But it'll be clean. Then we'll simply just put these back on. They screw back on. Like so. Alright, we all cleaned up. One final little rinsing just to make sure we got all the soap. And there we have it. Clean, clean Ranger Boat live wells. Ready to hit the lake. Ready for your next tournament. Ready to keep your catch clean and alive. Live and clean. They need to be clean and alive. There it is. That's it.